Drip Droppers, and welcome back to the channel. We're still on the series of what to do with all the extra paint. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but I make paint for Dutch pours, I make paint for Shelly Art Blooms, I make paint for, well, I've tried every recipe there is. I'm like, oh, somebody has a better recipe, let me try that. Let me buy some paint and some JoSonja and some polyacrylic, and you know, you add up to all of them and then you don't know what you added, which one's made with what. You just have lots of colors. And so today the challenge I'm taking up is, can I take all these colors made with all different kinds of mediums and put them together on a record? I'm going to do a record album again. I'm going to put them all on the record album, and I'm even going to go one step further and use a paint mis-tint from Sherwin-Williams. By the way, Sherwin-Williams, if they have mis-tints, they'll usually let you buy them at a discount. So I always ask for that when I go in there. But they didn't even know what this one was, and I don't either. There's just a color on the top of it. All right, and here's the other part of the challenge. I got my torch, I've got my stir sticks, and I'm going to work with what I got here, okay? So I've got a record album. Now, I cleaned this already. I used a little bit of alcohol, just 91% alcohol and water. And I just sprayed it on and wiped it off. I covered the back, so I used press and seal and some blue tape around it. And I covered the hole with just some shipping tape. Okay, so, and the beauty of a record is, of course, it makes a great wall hanging. I can hang a sawtooth hanger on the back, and you can find records really inexpensively, especially ones like this where nobody really knows who this person is. Who did it? Okay, and the beauty of these is you can find records really inexpensively. Okay, and so my challenge is, I've got all these paints made all different ways. What can I do with that might come out beautiful? Now, not always, but what can I do with that might come out beautiful? That where I don't have to do a lot of work, because I want to use up extra paints and I don't want to use up make a lot of extra work for myself. Ooh, so we've got this wild corally color, red. I didn't even know what to call it, because I'm not because I came to art late in life and I've never had an art teacher except for 1 hour of art class on how to do a bloom. And what I think I'll do, I'm going to call this the paint pizza, because we're going to scatter paint across the whole thing and then we're going to swipe it. So let's start with a darker color. We're going to use purple here. It doesn't look like it will go, does it? But hey, we're going to do it, because we're just going to see what happens. Now, I can smell the varnish in it already, so it must be one that I made with JoSonja. And I don't know about that color exactly, but you know what? Remember what happens when you put colors together, they make new colors. So all right, so here we go, against all odds, right? Oh, it's so thick and creamy. We're gonna go across the whole thing though. Ooh, I'm like, who knows about this paint, right? It's pretty thick. You can see it globbing on. Taking a chance here. The queen of leftovers. All right. That's gone. Let's see. I've got some red violet here. Some beautiful red violet. And what I'm doing, I'm, using up old leftovers and throwing them away when I'm done. This is also really, really thick. But that's okay. We're just going to put it on like this. Just like this. Ooh, it's thick. Thick, 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 thick. Think it'll work? Oh, don't throw that paint away. Make a paint pizza. All right, that one's gone. All right, next up, Majesty. This, I love this color. This is a great color. Majesty, oh, beautiful. Okay. Ooh, also very, very thick. Not as thick as the others though. We're going to go right to the edges. All the way out. Leftovers day. I make up a lot of paint and I have all these great ideas, and lots of times they don't work out, or it didn't work like I thought it would. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm using it all. We're gonna see what happens. That one's gone. All right, let's do Persephone. I don't know what to do with this. This is like a reddish, let's see, Persephone. Oh, this one really separated too. This is this little piggy. It's really, really separated. It feels really thick. Ooh, I love this color though. It's kind of got, I don't know, a red purple, red, got a red tint to it, okay. Okay. Now, if it's too goobery, don't use it, you know, if it's got chunks in it. But like this, I don't know what it was made with, so I don't know, you know, when I do my next project, I don't know if I want to use it. Except for leftovers. Love that. All right. And that one I still got some left of, and it still looks pretty good, so I might just keep that one. All right. Oh, opera. Let's do this. There's a little bit of this Amsterdam Opera Rose. So let's see. Oh, that's a pretty color. Oh, it's so thick. It's too thick. Can't even use it. Too thick. And I'm not even going to bother with that one. I'm just going to toss it. All right. And I've got this little piggy sequin. Let's see what this one looks like. It's actually, this whole thing's looking pretty beautiful already. Okay, sequin. I do love this color. And there's, looks like maybe I can get away with getting a little bit of it on here. Let's just splash it. I call it a pizza because when you're making pizza, you know, you put your pepperoni, you put your sausage on, your sauce. Look at that. It's so thick I can hardly move it, but I'm too lazy. Actually, I just want to see what happens. And I'm also very lazy. Okay, there. Sequins is on. And I feel like there's plenty on here. And I got rid of a lot of extra paint. Now, here is some old cell activator. Let's see how this looks, or if we need to fix this up a little bit. Oh, it's still really good. All right, so cell activator. Whoops. Okay, this is it sitting in a pile too. I'm not sure when I made this, but we're gonna do it. Here we go. Okay, so let's get a tool. And I think I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna put cell activator on it. I can see the cell activator still working. I see that little halo that it makes. Okay. All right, let's start with, let's see, where will we start? Let's just go right across the middle. Here we go. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be great. Great, great, great. Look at that. Already beautifully coming in. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, let me clean off my spatula here. And then let's see if we can do some more swipes. Oh, these are going to be fantastic. All right. Let's do another swipe right here. Let's start over here. And I'm going to actually leave some there. Ooh, beautiful. Another swipe. Look at how great this is coming in, you guys. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. All right, so we've got some here. Let's do a different tool. We're going to use this tool this time for some variety. This tool doesn't want to get lonely sitting in there. So just a little bit of a different tool. Again, more black cell activator. And we're going to go right across here. And I'm leaving a little space in there. I'm not going all the way up there. There we go. Oh, beautiful. All right, and I've got a little spot here where I might just take my tool like this. Well, let's start with this one. We're just going to drag through it. Just like that. Beautiful. And then this one, I think what I'll do, let me grab another tool. I want to put just a little more black in here. So far, you guys, it's coming out fantastic. I'm loving it. Isn't that crazy how this can happen? Here we go. Let's just do right here. Right, gonna let that sit for a minute. Beautiful. Okay, now while that's happening, I'm gonna need some spray paint. So I've got some gold spray paint here. I almost don't want to use it because this is so beautiful, but I did challenge myself. So I'm gonna go take this spray paint outside and put some in a cup. Actually, I challenged myself to use the spray paint with this, but I really love this the way it is, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna challenge not accepted. This is coming out beautiful so far. So I think what I'm gonna do is just do a little work here. I wanna bring a line through, just like this. That'll be beautiful. And here, I wanna bring some of this back through like that. Love it. And maybe a little more here. Oh. It's right here. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. So far, you guys, this is amazing. Now, I want to get, the first thing I'm going to start with is just move it a little bit and see what's happening here. Maybe stretch it slightly. It's got lots of movement because it's got lots of paint, right? I'm going to get it up to the edges. That'll make it easier when it spins off. Yeah, so far I'm loving it. This little spot here I'd like to see go off. So I'm just going to start by bringing it this way slightly. Oh man, look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let's give it a few spins. See what happens here. I almost want to, wow, beautiful. Now this part is a little bigger than I want it to be, so I might just do a little more swiping on there. While I can, let's see, right here, I think I would like a little more black there. So let me get some more cell activator here. Why not? Right here. Oops, I blew it. Oh, I got too much. That's okay. We can work with that. Let's just drag a little more this way. More black through it, just like that. Let it sit for a few minutes. through. I don't love that little spot. Okay, so let's see, what can we do with that? We want to slim that down a little. What I'm going to do is bring it together a little more. At this, it is developing. I used a straw there to see if I could get some more cell activator to drop down in. It's covered all that ugly coral that I used as my pillow, so that's fantastic, or ugly red coral. Great way to use that up. I mean, this is what it's looking like so far. Beautiful. I think the next thing I should do is pop some bubbles on it here. We've got a lot of bubbles. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is start spinning it. Oh, I see some more over here. So any bubbles I can't get that way, I'm going to get with my little stick before I start really spinning it. There's a big one right there. Wow. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Popping a few of these so that because if you pop them now, they look like they were on purpose. They look like cells usually. Look at the red underneath. You know, that's the paint we started with. All right, let's do a little more spinning. I can still see paint flying off it, so I know it's got plenty on there. Oh my gosh, you know what? Resined up, this is gonna look unreal. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can you imagine this on the wall? It's so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Let's see if I can put it up to the camera here. Which camera can we go to? Oh, we have something in the way and I didn't even know it. Okay, let's take this out of the way. Wow, challenge accepted. And I say this came out amazing. I can't wait to let it dry, resin it, and hang it up. That's amazing. Wow, 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 wow. Hope you've enjoyed this little leftover tutorial. And I hope to see you again. Subscribe, hit the bell, and hit that little all button, and you'll get to see all the new ones when they come out. Wow, beautiful. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.